Hey, how's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm on my way to the doctor, and I decided to do a vlog while I'm driving. So this might be a bumpy ride. So anyway, hope everyone's having a good day, prosperous and everything. My last vlog, I updated on how my day was and how I was doing. You know, the Most High is yet blessing me, giving me what I need as I serve Him. And I'm just awesome. So the story I wanted to tell while I was on my way to the doctor is a story about my journey to the great state of California. So I would be living here in California July 3rd, 2017. It'll mark my 5-year mark. This is the longest I've ever stayed in a state. Usually time I'll go and stay for a year and then I'll move on because I love to travel. But it's just something about California that I love, and that I've been here for 5 years. So I moved to California July 3rd is when I touched down on California. And it was the Indio Palm Springs area. And what they call it here is the Coachella Valley. And as my journey moving out here, it was a calling. You know, I left my house, left my car behind, left my family behind. I wish this car would come on. And I moved out here to California. I was in the Christian church at the time of me coming to California. And I wanted to pursue a career in ministry. You know, I wanted to be that next Bishop T.D. Jakes, you know, that next Super Bishop Blake. You know, I was a Kojic member, the Church of God in Christ, for some of you who don't know. Holiness of Holiness, founded by Bishop Mason and some of his other colleagues. So anyway, I moved out here and touched down July 3rd of 2013. Like I said, not knowing anyone. And when I got here, I'm like, now it's coming to realization, like, okay, so Jason, you're out here, where are you going to sleep? You know no one here in California. So I'm just like, oh wow. And I bought a one-way bus ticket to California. No round trip, just a one-way, because this is where I wanted to be. My heart was here in California. So through my journey, I became homeless. First time here in California. And I went to Indio, to where they had it's a thing that's called the Mission for homeless people. And I stayed a couple of days in the Mission. Really didn't like it. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to turn. This traffic is horrible. Really didn't like the Mission. It made it. I don't know. I just felt like I was in prison when I was staying in the mission. They watched you shower, they checked you, but then again, I'm in a surroundings where there's a lot of people who bring drugs in these facilities. So after a couple of days, you know, I didn't get used to it, but I tolerated it for just a couple of days, and then I left Indio, California, and went up to Palm Springs, California, and I stayed in. It's called. It has been so long ago. It's called Roy Resource Center. It's a transitional living facility in Palm Springs. Very nice, air conditioning, nice beds, everything. And I mean, I liked it. I didn't have no complaints. You know, you was able to shower. They washed your clothes for you. It wasn't a 24-hour facility. You would get picked up at a certain area around about 5:45 to go back to the facility, rest, take a shower, eat. The food was wonderful. But it really wasn't me, because I'm not used to being in this situation, because I've never been homeless. You know, I've always had a place to stay. And we got up at 6 in the morning, you know, took our showers, made our beds, ate our breakfast, and they would wash our clothes for us. And wash our sheets every day. So when we came back, we were able to have a nice clean bed to sleep in. So that was nice. I loved it. Made a couple of friends. So I stayed there for about, it was like a 90-day program. I stayed there for about 60 days. Moved up to San Bernardino, California, still homeless, you know, trying to get myself together, trying to get myself on track as far as the ministry went. But, you know, through all that, the Church of God in Christ turned their back on me. Because according for you to be a minister, an elder, or a pastor, bishop of the Church of God in Christ, you had your annual fees. And if you could not pay those annual fees, your credentials would be suspended. And that's what happened. And they left me out here in California. You know, it really didn't call and ask me what was going on, am I okay, or nothing like that. It was just a terrible experience. So I came to San Bernardino, California, and there was this woman named Apostle Marla Wilcox. I'm a little iffy on, you know, the preaching, you know, with the females according to the scriptures. But anyway, she took me in. She let me sleep in the church. You know, I watched over the church. I was ordained under her ministry because my Church of God in Christ credentials were suspended. So I transferred them over to her ministry, and I was a pastor in her ministry, and I became one of the assistant pastors. I became the public relations pastor, and she helped me tremendously, you know, and that really opened my eyes to, you do have some good people here in California. And she didn't ask for any rent. You know, I watched over the church. I cleaned the church. I did everything I could for the church because she was generous. I never felt obligated. I never felt obligated because I could have went somewhere else. But it was the help that she bestowed upon me. But then the church closed down. But the Most High had other plans for me, and He opened doors for me and he opened doors for me. And I ended up getting housing. And I stayed in a housing in San Bernardino. I'm in a housing now. And I'm still there. And, you know, I didn't have a vehicle. I did public transportation for the longest, you know, the city buses. It got me to point A to point B, but just waiting on the buses to get to a destination was just terrible. And that really put a toll on me trying to get to the appointments I needed to get. I was either late or an hour early, or, you know, end up missing them. But then God blessed me with a vehicle. So that's what I'm in now, you know, this 2006 Blue PT Cruiser. And God really blessed me, you know, through losing my dad when I was 18 and losing my mom, you know, at the age of 28, both in December. Like I said in my last vlog, I'm still dealing with the aspect of no mother, and everything, but I'm staying strong. And sorry if I forget your name, but in my next vlog I will remember your name. But there's a lady on the YouTube, she does what's that, mud bongs or something like that, I forgot what they're called, and she cooks, and her cooking is wonderful, what she cooks. And she commented on my page, and she's a real inspiration. I'll tag her in my comment down below. But she's a wonderful lady, and I'm glad, and I'm so happy that she commented on my page to inspire me. But like I said, through all the trials and tribulations, you know, I know that God has me, and He's protecting me. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, for giving me the strength and opportunity to just live here in California in peace. You know, even though the heat is just ridiculous, but just living in California in peace and being able to have a vehicle now, and being able to say that, you know, I know there is a God, and I am just blessed to be a part of His uniform and blessings. So that's always a wonderful thing. But I'm here at my doctor's appointment and everything, so I was just checking in with you guys, and I will see you guys later. I'm sorry, this tea is so good, and I'll catch you guys later.